Hey, my brothers and sisters, me, Kate, man. I'm just enjoying myself out in the woods. Figure out to do a little teaching moment here about how to tell if you're what direction you're facing. It's very important because sometimes you might have a compass with you, you might lose it, you might drop it, whatever. It might break, and you can't use it no more, and you need to be able to tell what direction you're going to. One method I found that's very successful with that is that the sun always rises in the east, sets in the west. And you're going to go with never eat shredded wheat. The east is always going to be on your right side. West is always going to be on your left side. So you just orientate your body to it. Right now the sun, it's not, let's see if you guys see it. Maybe not. There's that motherfucker. The sun's right there. It's not fully above us right now, so I'm definitely able to tell that direction right there is going to be east. So I'm going to orientate my body to it. So now, the sun's facing my right side of my body. It's east. I'm facing north now. And another really great way, so you don't get confused about directions, especially if you're setting up a camp. I'm going to get off topic real quick. I know I preach a lot about bushcraft. Bushcraft, herbalism, all that go hand in hand with prepping. Because you might end up having to leave your homestead to go look for supplies, and you're going to need to know basic bushcraft. You're going to need to know how to take care of yourself because you're going to run out of supplies. No matter how much you prep, no matter how much you store back, you're going to eventually run out, and you're going to have to figure something out. That's why it's important to be self-sufficient. Raise animals like chickens, goats, things of that nature. So you have a meat source, a protein source, and it's very important. Is to be completely self-sufficient. That's the whole point of prepping is being self-sufficient. Yeah, prepping for the worst, that's definitely important too. I got these sticks right here. So what I'm going to do, I know that east is to my right. And right now I got myself orientated so that I know which direction I'm at. I'm going to take these sticks. I'm going to put them down on the ground. And hopefully nothing comes by and messes with my sticks. But yeah, so this is what I got going on right here. I'll show you. So I got my sticks down on the ground right here. And I'm using the whole concept of never eat shredded wheat. So north right here, I got the stick kind of configured right here just like that. So this right here, that's my north bearing. That way, if I'm camping or something like that, I can put that down, or if there's a tree, I can mark it on the tree. And that way there's a marking on the tree, that way I can look at that tree and that marking's facing me, and I know that's north, and then I can go off that and figure out what direction's where. Or if you're trying to evade and stuff like that, a lot of people, they want to be as fast as they can and try to get a hell out of Dodge. But when it comes to being out in the woods and bushcraft, you got to take it slow. You can't be rushing it, because if you're rushing, you're going to mislook shit. You're going to mislook water source. You're going to mislook a food source, a herbal plant, dangers, potential campsites. You're going to mislook a lot of stuff. You're going to end up getting yourself lost, or you're going to end up just getting yourself in an even shittier situation. So I got this down right here. So let's say this is my camp. It's not really my camp, but now I know what directions it is. So whenever night falls, and I wake up in the morning, I can look at it and be like, okay, here it is. There's north. This is where I need to go. Pull out my map, kind of orientate myself with a map, and something's going to help you out. That's something I learned a long time ago. It's just using the sticks, putting them somewhere. That way I know what direction's what. Because sometimes you will get confused, especially, let's say, if the sun is directly above you, like high noon. You're definitely you're not going to be able to figure out what direction you're going. So using sticks or marking, some sort of marking or something, that would help out a lot to keep you from getting lost and orientating yourself. Hey guys, came across a medicinal plant. This one right here is going to be the southern wax myrtle. The Native Americans used to use it to treat tonsils, fevers, parasites, all kinds of different stuff. The leaves the leaves, stems, and roots were used as teas, and you can also make soap as well from. I never made soap out of it. I'm gonna have to research that, but I know you can make soap out of it. They do smell good. These things grow all over Florida, north and central United States as well. This is something I just walked up on and saw it and recognized it, and I was like, oh yeah, here we go. But yeah, here's some medicine right here. Right now, taking a break. All around me is a whole bunch of like brush. It's kind of thick. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my drone and I'm going to pop it up and just look around real quick, just to get over the brush a little bit, just to see if there's anything on the other side of the brush, because you never know. Like I said, bugging out, things of that nature, or even if you're just taking a hike in the woods, you know, stuff like that, or if you're lost. So that's another one right there. There's another shit hit scenario right there. If you get lost somehow, bushcraft is super important. And you have to take it slow. You can't just rush through it. Because like I said, if you rush through it, you're going to mislook stuff. You're going to mislook food source, water source, dangers, things of that nature. Potential campsites that would benefit you. Yeah, so that's why I pack a drone. So if there's obstacles or anything like that, pop it up, look around for a little bit, pop it back down. So I'm going to pop that up, see what's on the other side of the brush and stuff. It's not that bad. Like if I could stand up and see over some of it, but it's still pretty thick. Just take my drone, pop it up, look around, just get over the brush, not too high, obviously, because my drone, it's a cheap drone. It's not anything extravagant. It's not going to go very far. So that's why I got it. I want to get another one to get a better one, but I got it just so I can pop up, get a little bird's eye view of everything, and just to see if I can see anything, because it might be a water source on the other side of the brush, might be a clearing on the other side of the brush. I could potentially go to that clearing and make it into a campsite for stealth camping, especially if I'm trying to stay hidden from somebody, things of that nature. Now a drone can draw attention to you, so I wouldn't be popping a drone up and just like flying around randomly. I wouldn't do that. I would stop, looking, listen, smell. If you feel like you're the only one in that area, then pop up the drone, look around to do some scouting, bring it back down. Don't leave it up too long, because people are going to be able to hear that drone. And of course, if it's up in the air, they're going to be able to see it. And once it returns to the sender, they got your location. So there's always pros and cons to having a drone. Me, I see it as more of a pro, just for the simple fact that if I don't have to, I'm not about to go through that brush. Might be snakes in that brush. I might go through that brush and get even more lost. So yeah, that's the whole point of pack a drone. It's benefit me. One thing about this little guy, make sure the speed settings are on 60. Or I'm sorry, not 60. They go up to 100. 30. You want to do the lowest setting possible with these drones, especially if you're using it for recon like that. If you're using like in a sports mode, just fucking playing around with it, yeah, go fast. The more you hover though, the more battery it's going to use. I've been averaging at about 8 minutes battery life with them, and I got 2 batteries. I got some extra batteries at the house too. But yeah, these motherfuckers definitely definitely beneficial. As you can see, popped it up, it stayed leveled. Now, one thing about it earlier, I wasn't on very level ground, because whenever you start using these drones, you got to recalibrate it, so it has to be on a flat surface. I like the bag, the little soft shell bag. I'll take the drone and set it on here, try to find a level spot as much as possible, and then I just calibrate it. And it's really easy to calibrate. It's not hard. You got these Joy-Cons right here, and what you do with these Joy-Cons, all you gotta do is situation if I can. All right, so with these Joy-Cons, really stupid easy. All you gotta do is just try here. You just take it and you push them like downwards like this. That's all you gotta do, and you hear a beep when you do it, which calibrates it. And then whenever you're in flight, you have to use these little buttons right here to kind of like keep it level and do what you got to do, because it's a cheap drone, nothing fancy. I bought it off Amazon for like shit, like 25 bucks, and they got other ones. Like I was eyeballing one, it was like $2 grand. I really want it, but I don't got that kind of money. Way too deep for my pockets. But yeah, the drones are definitely beneficial, especially for scouting. I got it up a little high. I was able to look over the brush and look down some of the trails a little bit, which is great. And of course you can record it. You can take photos too. So if you wanted to, you pop it up, move around a little bit, take a photo, Snapchat. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. I don't have internet connection besides what's on my phone, but they generate their own Wi-Fi, so you don't have to worry about that. As long as you have a phone that's like up to date and stuff, like up to date to the drone itself, you can fly it all day. But yeah, something to think about, something to add to your bug out bag. It's definitely beneficial. It's a tool. It'll help you out, but it's also technology. It's not going to last forever. So like I said, you can prep all you want to, hoard back as much as you want to, and you're eventually going to run out. That's why it's important to know what's medicinal, what you can eat, what you can't eat, how to make your own stuff. But yeah, I just want to share that with you guys. This video is going to be kind of lengthy. But I've been out here, I think I've done like 2 miles right now so far, which ain't bad. And it's a nice little area. It's OCL State Park. I come out here quite a bit, just to clear my mind, go hike around in the woods and stuff. I love it. But yeah, I bring my bug out bag, and always practice, always make sure you wear your equipment and stuff. I didn't bring my plate carrier today because honestly, like, probably only use that for the homestead. I'm not going to be going and kicking down doors. But I do wear it quite a bit though, especially whenever I do go hiking. I do wear it. I didn't wear it today though. Just brought my bug out bag, put some extra weight in it. Get used to the weight. That's the biggest thing. You got to train. You can prep as much as you want to, have as many bug out bags as you want to, but you need to get used to that weight. Just in case something was to happen and you had to ruck back home. Like if you're out and about, something happens, grab your bug out bag, EMP, fucking car dies, be able to get home with your get home bag, and you just have to be used to that weight. It's just because if you don't, it's gonna be taxing. It's gonna slow you down and put you in danger. You got to keep yourself safe. You guys keep prepping. I love you guys. This group is awesome. Glad I started it. I'm glad that you guys are a part of it, and you guys are active in it and wanting to create networking and things of that nature. It's awesome. Just want to share with you guys my battle belt, war belt. I call it different things. It's all Velcro. Had a buddy give this to me. I can attach all, it has molly on it, so I can attach all kinds of stuff to it. I have K-bar. I need to replace the sheath on it. The sheath is annoying. This thing just keeps on coming off. But yeah, I got that. I got this ammo pouch right here that I use for my Bowfang radio. Great to have. Definitely learn how to use Bowfang radios. I have it set to like the NOAD weather channel, and I got it set to a certain frequency. You can also scan with these things and eavesdrop on other people's conversations. Now, you are technically supposed to have a ham radio license with these, but to be honest, they haven't persecuted anybody for it since like 2012, apparently. So yeah, really great asset to have. I got this magazine mag drop pouch. Now these mag drop pouches are usually used for your spent magazines, so you just put it in there. That way you just don't drop them on the ground. I don't use it for that because honestly, I get in the situation, I'm not going to be worried about throwing my magazines in my drop pouch. I'm going to worry about eliminating the target. Then after that's eliminated, then I'm going to pick up my magazines. I use this for foraging actually. So, because it's mesh, it's not an expensive one, it's pretty cheap. But yeah, it's all mesh, so it's breathable. I use it for foraging. So like if I'm out here in the woods or wherever I'm at, and I come across edibles or anything like that, store it up in there. That way I got something to put it in. And then I love this little thing right here. So here's a chainsaw blade that has paracord handles. I actually bought this off Temu, and I didn't think it was gonna be that great. My last camping endeavor I did, I actually used this to saw a tree almost in half. But yeah, it's a pretty good chain. Nice little handle to it. It's great. I got this on my might as well call this a survival belt, honestly. I love it. I can add more stuff to it if I wanted to. If I wanted to add an extra magazine pouch or whatever, I can definitely do that. Definitely beneficial. Besides my bug out bag as well, I got stuff in my bug out bag. I got an axe attached to it. That's very handy. I got a solar charger. But the belt to me is really important, because if I don't feel like carrying my bug out bag, I can just set it down and attach more stuff to my belt or whatever, you know, and go scout for a little bit, then come back to my bug out bag, hang it up in a tree or something. That way it's kind of hidden outside out of mine. Now my bug out bag, I have like another little attachment on it where I can actually take that off the bug out bag and stuff in that and carry it around. It's like a sling, which is great. Yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys too. I'm about to set the drone up again to go look over a bush, just to see what's over there. It's pretty fucking hot today. Way hot. I thought it was supposed to be like wintertime. Florida sucks. But yeah, I'll also share with you guys that video footage and whatever I find. Found a potential water source with my drone. Popped it up over the brush and found another trail. So I walked through the brush, found a potential water source. It's not the best and it's not the cleanest. Here it is. Somewhat clear. It's been sitting here for a little bit. It's definitely stagnant. Probably have all sorts of different like bacteria in it. You can drink that. It's got to collect it. I'm not going to do it right now, obviously, but it's got to collect it, filter it, boil it, and then I'll probably filter it again. And then after it's filtered again, I'll probably use one of those filter straws and use that to drink it. But this would be like an emergency situation. Like you lost and you can't find no water nowhere, and here's this puddle. It's kind of... So it's all shaded. Obviously, that's probably why it hasn't dried up yet. But yeah, all from the drone. I probably wouldn't even knew this trail was here. So that would have been a potential water source that I could have fucking just not seen and would have lost out on if I really needed water. And with the drone, I was able to pop it up, look around over the brush. I saw it. So I was like, huh. So I flew the drone a little bit further into it. I was kind of scared that it was going to lose signal because it kept wanting to... I don't think I had it on a flat surface and calibrated it like I was supposed to. Kept having to readjust it in flight. But readjusted it in flight and stuff, looked over, saw that there was a water source, flew the drone back towards me on the other side, and almost lost control of the motherfucker again. But it ended up doing like, it has like a little emergency land button. You can hit that emergency land button and it will drop down. So that's great. And I knew where it was, so it wasn't a big deal. But yeah, I got my drone back. Got a potential water source if I ever needed it. I'm sure it'll dry up in a couple days as soon as it gets harder out. But if you're in an emergency situation, lost, and had no water, bon appetit.